Greetings, friends. This Sunday and the following week is set apart for vocations. I love the idea of vocations. And vocation is a word that comes from the Latin, which we get, which means call. We're called. I love that. Something from beyond space and time is calling us within time to accomplish something. It's kind of like destiny. I love that. Don't you love that? In a way, in our baptism, we are all marked with the indelible mark of God, and certainly the Holy Spirit comes within us, and at confirmation also, we have a sense of vocation in that. And that's very important. All of us are called. But, sometimes, and we should be aware of this, that we get a distinct calling. Something from way out there, okay? Something like that happened to me when I was a teenager. I talked about this many times over when I was in Colorado on a mountain climbing trip. And there, God called me. I didn't know what was happening. I just know that something that was hard in me melted away. And all of a sudden it started acting different, I didn't know that God was calling me to the ministry at that time, but, wow. My friends became believers around me because of what was happening, and it was all exciting. That's what happens when calling happens, And it's not easy. There's a lot of fears in our calls too, Like when I realized I had to go to seminary, I said, oh no, I'm going to have to take Greek and Hebrew. And I said, I can't do this. I did so miserably with German in high school. Oh no, what am I going to do? There's always these fears that go along with the call. I mean, look at Jeremiah's call. I mean, wow. And Isaiah's call and Moses. He said, hey, send someone else. So there's always fear, but I think we ought to, as we think about vocations, think about our own vocation, from our baptism. We have a call from out there to do something and to make ourselves open to hear that call, maybe very personally, in a very fresh way. To see what God might do with you, okay? I mean, your life is precious. We can't squander it with small things. And finally, I just want to say this. A church that has lots of vocations, let's say specifically to the priesthood or to religious, it all starts out young. And we are starting, I hope you notice, just a very, very vibrant formation for families, young families, and for their children. I'm so excited about that. And as these kids grow up and they bond together with God and in this church setting, what we'll see is that the calling to the priesthood or the diaconate or to the religious life is a real viable thing. For years we haven't seen any of that around here, and so that's what I would like to see happen. And I think we're starting the groundwork for it. So pray for vocations, your own, and also to the priesthood and to the religious life. God bless.